Yo, what is up you guys? Bryan here from Bang Out Volleyball. This is the second time I'm recording this because I accidentally deleted the recording I had earlier. So today I'm going to be talking about how to not cramp up, because in this video, if you guys remembered from last video for when I was going up against the 6'7" guy, in the same tournament, I put way too much output on my body, and that caused me to basically leading up to cramping up in this game. And I want to go over cramping up for the most part and how to not cramp up. So again, if you guys are new here, make sure to hit that red subscribe button and like the video for the YouTube algorithm. Enjoy the show. So right here, I got a nice swing. I got to hit high, hard, and deep. And I told Adrian in the beginning, I was like, only set me if you need me, because I feel like I'm cramping up, and it gets really bad towards the end of this basically tournament. But when it comes down to cramping up, there's a few things that you should be aware about, and that's basically your electrolyte intake. So when you're playing sports and so right here, I'm actually already cramping up. I'm trying to stretch, but I already know it's too late. So you want to track your electrolyte intake. So again, when you're playing sports, you basically sweat a lot, and you lose electrolytes, and electrolytes are magnesium, sodium, and potassium. And when you sweat a ton, basically you're using up a bunch of, you're probably lacking a bunch of sodium, because sodium helps you retain water. And when you start cramping up, magnesium is what relaxes your muscles, and then potassium is what helps contract your muscles. So right now everything's probably really tight for me, so some magnesium would be super helpful to have right now, which we didn't have. But they were right here. I'm already foam rolling, and I was just I had to call a timeout because I knew it was getting worse. I was hoping this would help, but it didn't really help that much. It just progressively was getting worse. So I think in a little bit here, got a really nice up, surprisingly, even though I'm cramping up. So they got some sodium for me. They got some soy sauce for me. So I got off the court for a little bit and got to drink some soy sauce. They gave me 2 packets. So right now I'm off taking the soy sauce. I drank 2 packets. The first one tasted really good because I was like, ooh, maybe I'm lacking some sodium. And then I drank the second one, and I was like, all right, dude, this is a bit too much. But what I was definitely lacking throughout the day was magnesium, because if I'm cramping up and my muscles can't relax, it's definitely magnesium. So be sure to have some magnesium in your bag to help you out with cramping, and maybe have some supplements that you can drink throughout the day. I know people say Gatorade is great. For me personally, I don't like using Gatorade because of the sugar. I feel like I could have other forms of sugar, like some type of fruit, for carbs throughout the day. So some of the electrolytes that I bring to tournaments now is the Ghost Hydration, and this one has a good amount of magnesium, potassium, and sodium. Not a lot of sodium for the most part, because this is something that you can drink throughout the day when you're not playing, or just like, it's just a really hot day. Just have it on the side. You can literally drink this. It's so refreshing, and it tastes really good. So right here, I'm still getting kills, surprisingly, but it does kind of go downhill, and my performance did decrease over time here. Another electrolyte to have, like a electrolyte supplement, is called Element T, and this is flavored salts. And I love the chocolate flavor, for instance, and this has about 1,000 milligrams of sodium, and that's basically a small tablespoon of salt that's flavored. So it tastes really good in your drink. Very light taste for the most part, but the ghost ones taste amazing. So if it's really hot and you're doing anything active, I would say, and you're super sweaty, I would say the Element T is very useful. And then throughout the day, when you're off the court, I would suggest using the Ghost Hydration to keep yourself hydrated throughout the day. I know a lot of people say, oh, you should just drink water and eat a banana. But at the end of the day, if you are drinking so much water, but you have nothing in your body to retain it, you're just going to get dehydrated again, and you're just going to feel worse. You're just basically exfoliating, expelling the more sodium by not having any more expelling water by not having enough electrolytes in your body. So again, sodium helps your body retain water. So right here, my performance is already decreasing because I'm cramping, and it just gets worse from here on out. And then a lot of people say, hey, you might as well just eat a banana. I understand, great, banana's great, but banana has potassium, which basically helps my muscles contract, which is something most of us already have, and we don't really need a banana. This is just my opinion. Don't quote me on this for the most part. This is just my opinion and my experience. And also, a banana only has like 12% of the sodium or the potassium. A banana only has a 12% of potassium that we need throughout the day. So you're better off having magnesium supplements, the Ghost hydration supplement, and LMNT on the side, and maybe just having some fruit throughout the day to have some carbs to help you have energy when playing. So these are my recommendations. A lot of people also have like gummy bears or gummy worms to have some more sugar, like quick energy throughout the day. I personally don't have that much sugar because I end up crashing really hard, and so I don't really do that. But who knows, maybe I'll try it in the future. Leave in the comments what you guys have experienced when it comes to electrolytes, and maybe that'll help me out too. I know people say watermelon's really good, but I've always had a cramping issue since I was a kid. And again, no one really taught me about electrolytes. I didn't learn it from my parents. I just had to learn it from experience, and I didn't understand like why my body was giving out on me. And it turns out it's just always been this electrolyte intake, and I just never understood it. So hopefully this helps a lot of athletes out in the future with their experience. It doesn't matter what sport you're playing. It could be volleyball, basketball. Electrolytes is super important when it comes to playing. So right here, as I land, I can already feel basically my calves cramp up. So right here, I'm not saving myself from going under. My right calf is basically just locking up on me. So if you look at that, it's pointing really hard, and I'm just like, ooh, I am definitely done for the day, and I need to sit down over here. So right here, I got a tight pass for Adrian, and I think this was one of my last jumps, and I just couldn't take it anymore. So again, friendly reminder, check out these supplements. I'm not sponsored by any of these supplements. I'm just suggesting them because I've had great experiences with them when it comes to my cramping situation. So yeah, hopefully you guys learned a lot from this video. We got Connor with a really big swing on the outside. That was game point because I remember that super clearly. I thought we were going to stuff block him, but Connor just managed to hit that ball through really dang hard. This team we're playing is also Sam's Club. They went to 9-man in Rhode Island and ended up winning silver division and got first place. So congrats to them if they do see this video. And yeah, hopefully you guys learned a lot from this video. If you guys got a lot of value, make sure to hit that red subscribe button and like the video for the YouTube algorithm. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.